Welcome back to my channel. This is a new series, News from IT World and Around. I will do it every Friday and we see how it goes. Today, I want to tell you some disturbing news about a VMC on AWS. I will talk about the Windows, Tesla, and IBM Hashicorp. So let's start. The first news of the day is that Broadcom has recently decided to end AWS rights to resell VMware Cloud on AWS. This rumor was around here since Monday, and today I received a confirmation from one of the partners, and they had a communication from AWS stating that, dear partners, as you may know, Broadcom has recently decided to end AWS rights to resell VMware Cloud on AWS effective April 30th, 2024. As a result, AWS can no longer sell any new subscription or add-ons. And AWS is launching new initiative to the partners, offering them move from VMware to native AWS products. This is very strange move, as I was last week on VMUC meeting where they advertise the new hardware for VMC on AWS. Also, I spoke on Monday with VMware people and they deny that. However, today's communication from Amazon partners put a new lights on it, and it looks like this is the end of VMC on AWS. Now, did you know that Tesla can ban you for misuse of self-drive feature? So this happened to the one person in US, and he was using an autopilot. However, he wasn't paying attention to the road, meaning his hands weren't on the steering wheel. For this, he got banned for 2 weeks from the feature. Basically, Tesla took out the autopilot for about 2 weeks. The question remains how this is in regards of the ownership of the car and the features. Is the Tesla only subscription-based vehicle when you are renting from the Tesla? Do they have a right to do it? On the one hand, yes, because they have a lot of lawsuits for the autopilot collisions. On the other hand, who's responsible in this situation if something happened? The driver or the factory? As I can understand Tesla's point of view, I wouldn't be happy if someone would tell me how to drive and punish me for not driving up to their standards. This is interesting. Let me know your opinion in the comment section. Do you agree with Tesla's policy, or you don't? Did you know that Windows 10, which being 9 years old, climbs to 70% market share? Yes. So Microsoft was hoping that Windows 11 will swiftly replace the Windows 10. However, it didn't happen, even though they disregard the need of TMP. Windows 11 has been in a head-to-head battle with Windows 10 since it launched in late 2001. Microsoft hoped that the newcomer OS would displace the rugged veteran by offering new features a more modern interface and quality of life improvements. However, not everyone is on board with the upgrade. According to StatCounter's latest numbers, Windows 10 gained market share among Windows users in April, climbing past 70% for the first time since late 2023. Windows 10 climbing almost 1% point to hit 70.1% market share for Windows users. If you know why, please leave a comment. I'm wondering what's your opinion on this subject, why it's happening, why Windows 11 is not welcome. I know that for me, the stopping point was TMP, and I was not able to run my nested home lab. However, now everything is fixed, and I am on the Windows 11, and I am able to run VMware Home Lab, no problem. Let me know what you thinking of it, and let's discuss that further. Last week, Microsoft released build 26200.5001 to the Windows 11. The build brings widgets improvements and more changes plus bug fixes. So far, so good. Along the announced set of changes through the company is also tweaking the setting text related to recommended section toggle in Windows 11, which now specifically mention ads. While the previous text stated show recommendation for tips, shortcuts, new apps, and more, the updated text states show recommendations for tips, shortcuts, new apps, ads, and more. The change was first noticed by Twitter, now X, user Xeno, and later another user, Albacore, add more content to it. Looks like add may be coming to the start menu in Windows 11, not just usual recommendation. After enabling experiment 48797684 in text in settings, change slightly to accommodate for this. So that's what we can see. What is your take on it? Would we see the advert now and then in the OS? Would we have to wait until we finish watching some short movie before we can click on the app? I don't know. What I know as well is that I read somewhere that YouTube is thinking of putting feature once you watch YouTube on the TV and you pause it, then the advertise will start. So we are living in the world when the advertise are everywhere. Furthermore, a few years back, there was a proposal for, I can't remember, was it the New York or California drivers? So the ad will run on the reg when there is a registration, the car reg. The normal plate should be replaced by the digital display, and the ad should be run there. Again, a bit scary, but here it is. And the last news for this episode is that IBM is going to acquire Hashicorp, creating a comprehensive end-to-end hybrid cloud platform. Hashicorp, which is responsibility for Terraform and Vault, is being acquired by IBM for $35 per share in cash, representing an enterprise value of $6.4 billion. Where this will leave us? Would IBM continue with the community version of Terraform, or will that be cut off? we will see. Let me know what you think about this. Let me know if you like this format and you want to hear more news. I am aiming to do this every Friday. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and click on notification bell. Thank you and see you in the next one. Bye.